Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Gran Turismo 5. I just bought this car. We also did that already at the end of the previous episode, but then the emulator crashed. And apparently there is a bug in the emulator where if you buy a used car, the game crashes. And it can be fixed by setting the recompiler from LLVM to some other abbreviation. But that other one is a bit slower, I think. The LLVM is the best option. So I kept it at LLVM and I was just testing whether it always crashes. So I bought the exact same car. I just booted up the game and bought the same car. Whether it always crashes or only sometimes. And apparently it's only sometimes, because now I bought it and it didn't crash. So I am just gonna take a chance. I will keep it for now on LLVM and hopefully it will mostly be fine. And maybe sometimes if we buy a used car it will crash. If it crashes too often, then I will just put the other setting. But apparently the setting that we're using now is just quicker. You have the game really compiles like some kind of a cage before the game starts, so that you don't have to do that while in game, and that that sounds much better. So yeah, we have to figure that out. Anywho, I just bought this car. We already read the description in the previous episodes, and the reason why we are buying it is, of course, one, we are going to drive all the cars in the game, and we are at the start of the game, so we're driving these cool little regular road cars. But we are also in the K-car events, the lightweight Japanese car, and this is I think the only one in the used car dealership that's qualified for this event. And it are 2 races, Ultra Ring and Suzuka. And here we go. We are quite underpowered, so I hope that we will be competitive. Others were around, if I remember correctly, around the 300, 325. And we are at 275 or something. But yeah, it is still the beginner league, so hopefully the AI just isn't that quick. I mean, we are gaining. Although not that much. Man, it's such a fun game. I really had a downer today. I don't know, I was really out of it. Super tired. But yeah, this game just brings a smile on my face. Alright, I do need to keep the power on over here. Come on, little car, you can do this. Fuck me, I'm braking too much. I don't really know the circuit that well. In reverse, at least. Alright, one more lap. Here we go. Fucking hell. We're not gaining. Especially over there, he is quite quick. Here he is quite slow. But this is not a win. So let's do this again. I wanted to say now that little sports car is not in the field, but he actually is. Fucking hell. But he's being held up, that little sports car. But now he's going for first place. I'm braking too much in that corner. This corner I'm not taking correctly. Here he's really gaining so much over there. Not very clean, but I will take it, sorry. Slight bump. Right, Suzuka, fun circuit, short layout. But this could be tricky because that little car is behind me now. He's much faster. They're all much faster. Right, so far so good. Oops, sorry. Alright, now it's just a matter of keeping them behind me. Car handles quite well actually. It really looks like almost like a people carrier, but it's really quite yeah, it really does what you want it to. Honestly, I think, of course, the GT7 physics are more advanced, but I find these GT5 physics very believable actually. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's watch a very little bit of the replay. Check out this car. Probably we will not be driving it anymore because it's really like a super beginner car. So as a farewell to this Daihatsu Move, I think it is. Custom R or something. That little blue car behind is pretty cool. No, now I see. The shape of the car makes it looks like a people mover. I was already like, how can this be a K car? But it's actually a super small car. It is just I find the outline looks more like an SUV or like a van. But it's like mini dimensions with the shape of a bigger car. Alright, he did good service, the little Daihatsu move. Good service. Much appreciated, much respect. Alright, we are going to do Japanese classics. Cool. Old school cars. I hate that. Oh, by the way, let's read all the descriptions. An event featuring the small but nimble microcars popular in Japan. Anyone is free to enter this long-established all-comers events. Aim for first place in this free race challenge for FF cars. A free race championship for small, speedy, old hatchbacks. The music is so cool. Alright, Japanese classics. Also the art style of these little event emblems. So nice. A heated contest between stylish and unique Japanese cars of the past. A technically demanding free race event for Japanese cars from 1979 and earlier. By the way, did I also read the description here? A free race, the event information. A free race event for beginners held over 3 different tracks, open to cars of any power. A free race event aimed at beginner drivers of FF cars, front-wheel drive vehicles whose engines are also mounted at the front. A free race championship for small-bodied, compact cars. A single race beginners event for lightweight cars. This heated battle takes place on compact circuits. Yeah, but this was this full? This is Autumn Ring Mini. Alright, so there's even... Autumn Ring in itself is not even a big track. But apparently there's a mini variant as well. Alright, we already read this one. And let's see. Alright, so it are Skylines as well. So there's quite a high PP, 375. Honda Civic CX. Was there already a Honda Civic in 1979? Alright, no cars are eligible in my garage. So I am again, it could be that the game will crash again. So then it's a really short episode. But I am going to see, hopefully I can buy a used car and see if it crashes again. Just to get a feel for how stable it is. With the used car dealership bug, which can crash the game. Anywho, we are looking for 1979 and older. Not sure how old this one is, 2000s. Alright, we have a Skyline over here. Fair Lady Z. Which is super expensive, by the way. And which has quite a high PP, PP for such an old car, I find. It's an Alfa Romeo Mazda Carol. Man, that's a fun car. But too low on PP. Yeah, so it will be either this one or that one. This one, pretty epic. But this one is one of my favorite cars. I wouldn't say of all, but this one really hangs high up in my total favorite car list. Yeah, are we going for this one? But this one I will buy for sure later on as well. Maybe tune it even a bit. Because we are now still in such a beginner event. If I don't buy this one now, I will probably never drive it. So I'm gonna, yeah, but this one really is low on horsepower. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to go with this one. The question is, will it crash the game if I buy it? Alright, but we will buy it anyway, so I am already going to read the description. As I do always, otherwise... And then I will mark it as favorites to know that I've read it, because I want to read about all the cars. And with hundreds of cars, it will be really hard to keep track otherwise. So I will read it each time I will buy and drive a new car. The Nissan Fairlady Z was sold as the 300ZX outside Japan. Near the end of the 1960s, Japanese cars were starting to make a name for themselves in the international states. One of the vanguards of this movement was the Fairlady Z that debuted in 1969. Yutaka Katajima, leading Nissan North America at the time, convinced headquarters that now was the time for a real sports car and subsequently challenged European cars to a duel. The history of the Z began. On the other hand, let's quickly see the race regulation. Because I'm sure if I don't use that lesser car, that really old Skyline I think it was, I will never drive that again anymore. Because there are not that many of these Japanese classic events. Ah, there are a lot of classic events here. So it's Tsukuba. I just want to know if there are many tracks with a long straight where I'm gonna be demolished if I buy that slower car. Yeah, we will be demolished. Before last episodes, I had a 90 pp difference, underpowered, and it really literally took me 2 hours to win. So yeah, maybe I'm not going to. Even the 375 of the Z is lowest compared to everything else. That Z was, I don't know, 71 as well, yeah. It's not really a super old car. There are many older cars, but there is a Nissan Skyline Deluxe. It is here, but here it says PP380. How does that work? Because that's the car that we're buying, right? Maybe if you change the oil, the PP will go up. Here, that's this one. Here it was 380 in that list. Here it's 275. Alright, but if I buy this one, I don't have any money to change back to the Fairlady because I only have 60k. So then I will have 30k. Are we gonna take a chance? There will be cars with 400 pp. Alright, if it goes wrong, I will just tune it a little bit. Alright, let's continue. No, this is the other car. We didn't read this one at all yet. Maintenance-free cars are the norm nowadays, but in the 60s it was just a dream. But a car that made a challenge to make this dream real was the Skyline 1500 Deluxe. Deluxe, released in November 1963. The most revolutionary part of this car was the sealed engine, requiring no disassembly or repairs for 2 years or 40 kilometers. I assume 40,000 kilometers. It actually had the head and block sealed. It was a drastic measure that was only possible because it was the Type G 69 horsepower engine they had extensive experience on, with a production number of 120,000 units. Even the suspension that needed to be greased up almost every month could be left alone for an entire year. The exterior was of a simple design with straight lines. The interior was roomy and bright with instrument meters that were easy to see, and this was received well by customers. And the mechanisms utilized were extremely simple, befitting its concept. It did not have a complex suspension system as in Skylines and luxury Gloria models in the past, but even without a high level of potential, it ended up being a very natural suspension with brisk response. To maximize this suspension, a 4-speed floor shifter was offered in 1965 in addition to the previous 3-speed full synchro gearbox. A floor shifter? Does that mean you shift with your feet? This was actually a racing replica that utilized the technologies from the Japan GP of the previous year. And from this model forward, the Skyline name became synonymous with motorsports. The Skyline 1500 was finally given an overhead cam 87 horsepower high power engine in 1966, decorating the last of the glorious Prince automobiles. Alright, I will be quickly googling what the hell is a floor shifter. Floor shifter. What is a floor shifter? Is that just like a stick shift? What is a floor shifter? A column shift less the control lever mounted to the steering column, while a floor shift has the lever mounted on the floor, usually between the driver and passenger seat. Ah, okay, so it's just a regular stick shift. Yeah, that is to distinguish it from cars with the shifter on the steering column, which back in the day used to be a thing, I think. Alright, so now the big question is, will it crash? So it could very well be that the game crashes, or at least the emulator. I don't think the recording crashes, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, nice. Didn't crash. Ivory Mist. Do you want to use this car now? Yes. What car did we use previously? This one. I need to mark it as driven and red. And now, where is our Nissan? Here it is. Let's also mark it as driven and red. Read the descriptions. Here we go. I do think this will be unwinnable. I'm not going to spend another 2 hours in this race. I want to make a little bit of progress. So if it really goes bad, I will just add some tuning. But these tracks, they have quite some curves, so we can maybe win by driving faster through the corners. here we go. Yeah, they're much faster. Cars at the back. That's a cool car, by the way. That one as well, that one as well. Ah, that's the same car we're driving, right? Or not? Yeah, the gearbox is a bit shitty. Here, I'm just gonna try and get some bumps. Fuck me, we are now at top speeds. Really hard to catch that first place car. I would say basically undoable. We are gaining in the corner, but they will just race away. Ah, I can keep some of them behind me now. Oh, they're just bumping me off the track. Alright, what to do with this one? Car is not that fun to drive. I don't want to spend like 20 retries here. Let's see if we change the oil in a used car. Well, it could be that the used car has dirty oil. But either way, we are missing top speeds. A lot of top speed. We are missing a gear, so to say. Alright, does it show PP here? Let's quickly check our PP. Now, I think it was 270 or something. I got it 275. Right, oil change. It looks quite dark, I have to say. I don't think this will change that much. The performance. And now we have 280, 5 performance points. something. Yeah, so I'm gonna tune it a bit. Normally I really would like to drive in stock cars, but yeah, it's part of the game and it's also super fun actually. This is where you can buy all the parts necessary. The reason why I want to drive stock cars is it feels sometimes a little bit like cheating. Just overpower your car and then you can win any race blindly. Yeah, I want to avoid that. I do want that challenge, so to say, but I also now wanted a little bit of progress. This is where you can buy all the parts necessary to tune your cars to perfection. When you purchase a part, selecting yes when asked if you want to install that part immediately will result in it being installed on your current car. If you select no, the part will be stored in your items list from which it can be installed at a later time. Right, I was thinking tires are obviously I really like it. We really have to make a choice now because we don't have that much money. 8,000 is basically I don't know, 25%. A little bit less, but of what we have. So if this is the wrong choice, we have a problem. So we would like a little bit more power. In order to achieve true speed, it is essential to improve your engine's overall capabilities. The tuning upgrades that improve engine efficiency are offered in stages. You can also tune the ECU in order to better control a high-performance engine. Oh wow, so you cannot buy turbos anymore? Ah, yes you can. Alright, it has an exclamation mark. What does that mean? Ah, it cannot be installed. Ah, so each item also has a description. Nice. Alright, forced induction devices that force more air into the engine are one of the most effective ways of increasing power output. All turbocharger kits come with an intercooler to help reduce air temperature. Superchargers, which boast quicker response than turbochargers, are also available here. Right, so we cannot put any turbo on the car. Oh shit! Fuck my life! I forgot. Ah wait, turbocharger is possible. It is just the supercharger that is not possible. I was afraid that, yeah, I was just looking in the wrong areas. I thought I bought something that the game would allow me to buy something that you cannot install on the car, but that's not the case. So we bought this one. A turbocharger that uses engine exhaust to power its compressor will improve power in the medium RPM range. Comes as a set with an intercooler to help reduce intake air temperature. For this car I actually would have preferred the low RPM kit because it's a super low RPM engine, I think. Yeah, where can we see PP? Let's do this one as well. Improve the balance of various parts in order to make the engine run more smoothly. This will increase power and improve acceleration. Once performed, it cannot be undone. Change the settings of the electronic control unit to maximize power output. Yeah, this is, I think, a little bit weird. Why can we put an electronic control unit on such an old car? without ECU, I assume. But whatever. Yeah, the only thing I wanted to buy is a transmission where we can adjust the top speeds. The transmission is an extremely important mechanism designed to transmit engine power to the wheels as efficiently as possible. There are several different types available, from 5 and 6 speed close ratio transmissions that enable quicker acceleration, all the way up to fully customizable transmissions which can be adjusted to suit any situation. Yeah, the thing is, I want to adjust top speed, and I'm not sure that's possible with a close ratio. But I do think close ratio may be good, because the one that we currently have is way too slow. So 5-speed close ratio transmission. This is a 5-speed manual racing transmission. The gears are in close ratio to effectively utilize the engine's power. Alright, this whole exercise is much quicker and more expensive than if we would have just bought that Nissan 240Z. But yeah, it's also a lot of fun, I must say, tuning. And now for the final move, we are going to put some stickier tires. Soft sports tires that can also be used for circuit driving. They warm up easily and have high grip but suffer from low durability. Alright, we have at least somewhat more competitive car. Suzuka Circuit East Course, Japanese Classics. Alright, let's see if we can adjust the transmission. Yes, we can we? Man, there's so much information in this game, it's amazing. The power, the 74 gear ratio, settings guides. Now also this is from the manual, I think, which I wanted to read anyways. But we can also now do it as part of the game itself. The power produced by the engine is converted by the transmission to a workable speed before being transmitted to the wheels. The degree of change applied is dictated by the gear ratio. Manual adjustment. It is recommended that beginners don't dive in and start changing all the gear ratios individually. Try making adjustments to the max speed setting first. This allows you to dictate generally where your engine power is focused more on providing maximum speed or maximum acceleration. The higher the value for this setting, the higher your top speed will be. But your ability to accelerate quickly will be negatively affected. Conversely, the smaller the value, the better your acceleration will be, but the lower your top speed will become. Adjust this to suit the track you will be driving on. When adjusting each gear individually, you will generally want to bring your gear ratios as close together as possible. The closer the ratios of adjacent gears, the easier it will be to stay within the engine's power band, the RPM at which it generates maximum torque. This maximizes acceleration, but care needs to be taken, as depending on the relationship with the final gear, it can become easier to over-rev When changing down the gear. I was afraid of it. I cannot change it. So we have a very low top speed. And I don't have money. I should have bought that one. 2000. I think I could have bought it. Or maybe not actually. I think the close ratio was 6000 and fully customizable 10,000. So that's 4,000 change. And I only have 2,000 left now. Let me quickly check if I made a stupid decision. Yeah. No, that's 20,000. No, I wouldn't have even been able to pay for that. And I really like it, that it's a strict, tight economy. It forces you to make choices and thereby really either you suffer the consequences of a wrong choice or you really benefit and you really appreciate your choice. Because there are consequences. If you have a wrong choice, you have a problem. You either have to grind much longer to win the race or you have to sell a car to get more money. Anywho, here we go. At least we should be able much more competitive in the corners. But not top speeds. We're still way too slow. But this is where we come in. Racing tires. Fucking hell, it's so annoying. They get you out of the flow. Holy shit, what car is up front? It's that Dome Zero, I think. Pretty cool car. Yeah, this is my problem. We are now at 140 km/h. I really need to catch them in the corners. So annoying! Oh, fuck my life. It's so annoying if you want to keep your momentum to flow past the car and then you bump into them. Like that, it's so annoying. Alright, hopefully the slipstream helps a bit. So far so good. Car feels great. Although I'm screwing up that corner. Alright, trying to keep him behind me. Oh, he's bumping me off the road. But we should be good now. Because in the corners we are much quicker. Alright, very nice. In the pocket, I would say. Alright, Tsukuba, we should be good here. Lots of corners. Not that long of a straight compared to Suzuka. Here we go. That was bad driving on my part. Man, that 300 ZX over there, that looks a much newer model than the limit there is for this race, 1979. It looks like an 80s model. Man, this is also, I have to say, such a fun track. Driving it in an old Skyline, so much fun. Modern racing games do not have these experiences, so to say. fast entering the corner. Again, too fast. I'm really driving super messy. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Because we're winning either way. I forgot, we also need to test the horn on each car. Thank you very much. Alright, let's watch one lap of replay. Also to check out that Fairlady Z, 78, 280Z. 280Z, was that? I thought it was the 260 around that time. Nissan 280Z. I'm not doubting polyphony. Given that it's a Japanese company, they will probably know better than I do. No, here, 280Z, 1981. Ah, no. Here, that's the T. That was a special model or something. 2x2. Right, 280Z. Holy shit, 1975 to 1978. Then when was 260? Ah, those were simultaneously produced. 1974, 1978. Alright, I was not aware. 2.8 inline 6, the 260, 2.6 inline 6. And then the 240, 1969, 1973. That one is older. 2.4 liter inline 6. Alright, so the 260 and the 280 were actually produced around the same time. They were just different engine configurations. But I'm sure that the 280 was also later produced. Here it says Fairlady 280Z Turbo. Turbo. Ah, ZX maybe. That was it. It's not the Z, but the ZX. 280 ZX. One moment. Yeah, it was produced from 1978 to 1983. Very confusing because it was also sold as the Nissan 280Z. It replaced the Nissan Fairlady Z S30 in late 78. Alright, so it ran from 78 to 83. Anywho, sorry, that was a very long sidestep. Apologies for that, I forgot the time. That little sun shades on the side windows, pretty funny. Different times. Not necessarily worse times, but I have to say that Z car, it really, sorry to say, but it really looks like it has a modern body type compared to a 70s car, like more plastic, which came prevalent in the 80s. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Anywho, fun race. Fun roster of cars. But I'm happy I didn't take the Nissan Fairlady. I mean, it's a very cool car, but it seems a bit out of place in the rest of the field, I find. It's a little bit overpowered. Again, this game looks so good. It just has that realistic feel to it. The lighting, I don't know what it is, but it just sometimes it just looks photorealistic, or not sometimes, often in the replays. To me it does. I find it more visually appealing than GT7 even. 2 console generations earlier, and the graphics, I find them better. They're a bit more grittier. Look at the grass on the sides. In Gran Turismo 7, I don't know, it feels, it's maybe a higher resolution, but maybe it's a little bit oversaturated. I don't know. Alright, let's race the final one. Grand Valley Speedway. Alright, there are quite some long straights here. We are at a severe disadvantage actually. I hope it will be winnable. got a little bump from the back. Always good. God damn it, again. Bump into him instead of sliding past him. I do think they will be slower through these upcoming flowing corners. So we can probably... Oh my god, again. Alright, I cannot handle that. I find it so annoying. Want to carve through the back instead of bumping into the first car you encounter. Alright, I'm just going to go the outside, making use of the stickier tires. This is what I mean. Alright, sticking on the outside again. Also over here. Oh shit, this is the short course. Yeah, but I will be destroyed on the straight here. Right, I don't see how I will win this. Maybe we can. Thanks for the bump. Appreciate it. God damn it. Alright, so far so good. braking, unfortunately. But we should have a sufficient lead to cross the finish line. Very nice. Very, very nice. It was actually quite close still. Less than a second to second place. So we had a Nissan Silvia, Nissan Skyline, Ballet. No idea what that is. 110S I think is a Mazda, Mitsubishi Lancer, 1300 Coupe. Alright, let's quickly check that car list. What was it? The Dome Zero, Toyota Sport, Civic, Mitsubishi Mirage, Honda S800. There were some other cars on the field where I only read like the type designation but not the brand. I had no idea what brand it was. Maybe if we start it again we can see it. A Nissan 240Z, Nissan Bluebirds. Now it was at the top, there was the brand, but now again, if you look at the right, maybe if we go to car. No, I cannot go there now. Lancer is Mitsubishi, S600 is a Honda, Skyline Nissan, 110S I think is that white Mazda. Before the Mazda, what's the name? That was also in James Bond. That super beautiful 60s sports car. Mazda GT I think it is. 1 second. Mazda GT. 1960s. God damn it. Mazda 007. God damn it, Google is such a crappy company. Mazda James Bond. One second. I'm now going through a list with all James Bond cars. There are way too many. Here, Toyota 2000 GT. Anywho, then we have the 110S. 110S 1967. No, that's that Mazda indeed. Sorry. Then the Ballet 1600s. I have no idea what brand that is. Ballet 1600s. Isuzu. Alright, cool. Cosmo Sport, I think that's also a Mazda. It also says L10A, just like the 110S. That's probably the rotary engine. Cool that it also displays the engine, I guess, with a lot of cars. And then we have another Skyline. So basically, I just wanted to get a feel of what kind of cars, older Japanese cars are in the game. Very cool. And we gained a level. So probably also getting a reward. And the next one is a Vitz race. Toyota Yaris 2099, 2002. So any Vitz or Yaris. They all are around the 360 pp. That's quite a lot actually. I have a Vitz. Yeah, we can use that one, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I already used it. So then it's more fun to use another car just to mix it up. It will be the same type of car, a Yaris or a Vitz, but at least one of the other ones. We have to switch cars regularly, otherwise we will never get to experience everything the game has to offer. You have reached level 10, A-Spec and B-Spec events, professional series can now be played. Special event, Gran Turismo Rally Beginners can now be played. The Toyota Shore-in photo location is available. You completed Classics A-Spec. You win the ZACT 70. Alright, let's get these cars. I have no idea what the ZACT is. Honda ZACT. Again, another cool old car. A little K car. Suzuki Wagon R. I think that's also a K car, like a really small one. Yeah, pretty small. We could have used that one in one of the races, I think. In the Japan, what was that race? Japan Compact? World Compact. Do you have the same event in each tier or not? Are there different events? No, they're different events. Nice. Doesn't even seem that many races. Hommel, I think that's a Belgian car. Pretty ugly. Alright, that other Vitz, I wonder. I think we drove it. Wow, that's a pretty cool car, by the way. 350cc engine, that's Mini. Alright, why are these not marked as favorite? I did that. Alright, I marked way more cars as favorites. Just to indicate that I already driven them and read their description. Maybe that was when the emulator crashed. I don't know. Alright, I'm not 100% sure whether I read this car's description. Let's see. Yes, we read this one for sure. Alright, we need a Vitz and we're gonna buy a premium car. If we have the money actually. We only have 19,000. Alright, how expensive? Yeah, 16. We could use this one. And this one is from 2007. Yeah, all the other Vitzes or Yaris's I think are all this is also such an epic rally car that this one is in the game. The other ones are probably all non-premium. So let's treat ourselves to a premium Vitz. Pretty boring colors. Alright, let's quickly do that Vitz race. Why not? Oh, it's only one race. A one-make race for the easy-to-drive, hard-to-master Toyota Yaris. A one-make race for owners of Toyota's Yaris who will emerge victorious from this 3-lap sprint around the Fuji Speedway. Let's hope that that is us. Alright, here we go. Just checking, what was the button for the, just curious, for the windscreen wipers? Where did I map that to? Ah, here it is. Not that I need them, but I was just curious. Here we go, no more kidding around. Beautiful setting. Why are all the other cars faster, I wonder? Why am I braking so late? always pretty slow through this corner, in my experience. Oops, sorry. Pretty cool. That car behind, that soft green color, is really a real life color for a little car like that. Oh, fuck me. I'm not sure what's up with the emulator there. Hey, hello. God damn it. Alright, this is the first time I'm really encountering a glitch, unfortunately. Only in first person. Not sure what that is. It's probably those clouds in the distance or something. God damn it, I hope not that all the cars have that over here. Anyways, we will just do this race with this camera angle. No problem. Although, sorry, I'm just curious what camera that was. It's not like a HUD cam, it's like a roof cam. Alright, I will take this one. By the way, that glitch, I don't think it's always in Fuji. It's probably just the weather condition. Because I'm pretty sure we drove another race here as well. And we did not have that issue. Forget about this part of the circuit. Don't really like this part. These last tight corners. Always struggling with understeer here. Not sure why these others are so much quicker. Although we seem to be gaining. Man, I braked at the same time he did, I think. We have way worse brakes. Fuck me, this is just me screwing it up. let's get ready for the graphical glitch. Oops, sorry. Damn it. There's another one coming by way quicker. Why? What is that for? They're tuned probably. And that is maybe also the reason why they have such shorter braking distance. They're tuned cars. This one is now suddenly super quick. The blue one. Sure what's up with him. Oops, goddammit. Over brakes and immediately they are coming back. Goddammit, am I losing this race? You're kidding me. We should be good. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. No, no, no. No way. I forgot to that was a close call. I forgot to shift and then that blue one came really flying past, almost. I had to block him. Yeah, that other blue one is the RS Turbo 2002. Ah, that's the difference probably. He had a turbo. What did we have? We have, let's quickly check the difference. So we have Vitz, Turbo, 2002. I know, this is going to take ages to find that. I have to read through the whole Vitz Yaris Wikipedia article. I will just check it in game. So we have a Vitz Wait, let's check it here. Will not be really here actually. So Vitz Turbo 2002 and we were in a 1.507. Oh shit, wrong button. Let's watch a little bit of replay because I do find these one make races also in these Japanese cars pretty quintessential GT for me. In the meantime, I will try and see if I can find the horsepower. Horsepower. First generation, 1999. Powertrain, 1.5 liter turbo. $140 to 150 horsepower. Alright, and we were driving the 2007, I think. So that is the next generation. We were driving the wait. Second generation. No, third generation. No, second. We were driving in 2007. Second generation ran from 2005 to 2010. We were driving the 1.5. And the 1.5 engine I think it also has a turbo. It also has max 150. One NZ FTE. 1 second. 1 NZ FTE. Alright, whatever. I cannot really find it that well, but the 2002 has between 140 and 150. I think it will more or less be the same power output. There are quite 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot really count it, but also I don't remember that there were so many cars on grids. It's pretty nice in these races in GT5. And also there's like this Demis model actually. Pretty rudimentary, but I do think in the rally cars you can, if you make really big crashes, you can have your HUD flung open, and also on our car now I see some dents and scratches, which you do not have in modern Gran Turismos, at least not to this extent. Here you see at the side, the fenders, you see some damage. Alright, this was a close ending because I forgot to shift. We had a gold, right? Or was it the silver? No, it was a gold. That looks gold to me. Alright, next one is the European Classic Car Championship. Madrid and Monaco. Ah, cool. I didn't race in Monaco in Gran Turismo for quite a while. A full-blown showdown for famous cars of decades past. Event information. An event for classic European cars from the 60s and 70s. Put them through their paces over 2 technical courses. Alright, Madrid does have some straights. Côte d'Azur, a lot of corners. Alright, European cars. Netherlands, is there a Dutch car in this game? Is there, no, Spiker is later. Alright, Triumph, Spitfire, Volkswagen Golf, Alpine A310, that's a cool car. But we don't have the money actually. Alfa Romeo Spider 1600 Duetto. Sprint Speciale. Lots of little Alfa Romeos, Mini Marcos, Lotus Elan, Lotus Europa. Alpine A110, Ginetta G4. Yeah, I have no cars that qualify. From 60s to 79. Alright, did we actually read the description of the car we just used? No, we still have to read it. An all-new Toyota Vitz bought in February of 2005 as a successor to the original model, the XP10, that was developed on a worldwide strategic platform for Toyota. In the US and Europe, the car was called the Yaris. Body size for the new Vitz was increased in order to improve safety, but it also inherited many of the positive characteristics of the previous model, including a rigid body structure, good handling and a peppy engine. The sporty edition of the car, the Vitz RS 1.5, was powered by a 1.5 liter DOC inline 4 with VVTi, Toyota's variable valve timing technology, and produced 107 horsepower. Yeah, so this one has only 107. So that's why that other blue car was so quick, because the 2002 turbo, I thought this one also had a turbo, it doesn't. The other one had 150 horsepower. The base Vitz came with 1 or 1.3 liter engines. The sporty RS came equipped with either a 5-speed manual gearbox or a constant variable transmission with pedal shifters. Alright, we read this one and it's marked as favorites. To remember that it's already read and used. But yeah, so now we have a little bit of a problem because we don't have enough money to buy an old car for the next event. Those old cars are not even here. At least not the ones I was looking for. Ginetta, where are you? Also not here. It needs to be European. From the 60s or 70s. Cool, here we have the cards. Also looking forward to that, by the way. And the NASCAR, there are two really cool editions. This one, pretty epic. This one as well. And this one is also pretty epic, pretty expensive. So I'm gonna try and get all the cars in the game. Yeah, European older car. Also a very cool car, this one. Found it a bit of a letdown driving it in GT7. I remember driving it when the game came just out. There was some event on Willow Springs, I think. It was a little bit underwhelming. But I think that was more the game than the car itself. I think in real life it's an epic car. There are not really old cars here. But sometimes there are, I think. No. Yes, here's one. But this one is pretty damn expensive. I cannot buy a new car with current budgets. Anywho, alright, used car dealer can crash the game sometimes if we buy a car. So hopefully that will not happen. Deux chevaux, pretty cool, but we don't even have money for a deux chevaux. Pretty epic to tune that one. Nope. No old cars here, actually. Maybe the game does that on purpose. Yeah, no, I can of course sell cars. But I don't want to sell cars, I only want to sell duplicate cars. I don't want to sell these DLC cars because that totally screws up the economy. Then I have way too much money. I will just do like these do not exist in my garage until I buy them actually in-game. Otherwise it would be cheating. This is all these cars are DLC. Can't we grind some money elsewhere? We can of course do a different race. We don't necessarily need to do it in order. Although this is also classic cars, which we don't have. By the way, why doesn't it say I have a suitable car? I'm pretty sure that I have a Cobra in my garage. Why is that not allowed? Alright, all around the 400 pp. Yeah, but there's no pp limit. So why does the car... Maybe because it's a DLC car, but... Here, this car should be eligible. At least. I don't really see... the production year here. But this is 54 or something. Alright. Weird that it doesn't indicate the production year. Let's say 1955. And I also have this Cobra, which is also 60 something. Yeah, 65 or so, yeah. So yeah, I have to remember that for eligible cars, restricted events, the game doesn't recognize those DLC cars. Alright, but we have a front rear challenge over here. 460, and these are also all quite powerful cars. I really would like to buy the, it's in blue, and actually the color that I drove it quite regularly in real life. The Z4M Coupe, it's in the game. So I would really like to use that car. Don't have the money. Now it does recognize these DLC cars. Yeah, but again, I'm not gonna buy use the DLC cars if I don't have the money. They were like a little bit of a hack, because you cannot get DLC anymore without the online services that were decommissioned. But there is a way to activate them. But yeah, that is basically a little bit unfair advantage. So I will not be using those now. So let's say let's see if there is any front rear car that is not a DLC everything with stealth or the edge here or chrome line is all DLC. And these as well. Or maybe I won one of these. I don't remember actually. If I won, then I could use it. This is a concept car. Wait. Let's quickly see. How did I get this car? So we do GT5 FT 86 2 concepts 2011. Oh my god. Cookies, I hate them. Alright, it's the in-game description. How do you get them? Given to players who purchase the complete pack DLC bundle plus purchase and exchange separately a DLC already contained in the complete pack. Alright, that's a really weird criterion to get the car. People who buy the complete pack DLC plus purchasing something that is already in it separately. That is really weird. Anyways, this car we will not be using because it's a DLC car. This one I think as well, but I'm not sure. So we do one moment. Toyota 86 GT 2012. Right, acquisition given to the player after starting the game upon installation of update 202. Yeah, honestly, I also find that it's a free car, so you didn't have that when the game initially came out. So I think it screws with the economy. So I am just out of money. Yeah, we could use that one for the front rear. Yeah, but I also want to mix it up actually. These are all... I don't have European classics, they're mostly Japanese. Yeah, so we're basically stuck. So what I was thinking, we could do... this is all not available anymore, but we can do an event and hopefully that has some payouts. Experience the first step on the road to professional race driving in specially designed Gran Turismo cars, I guess. Oh man, I'm really not looking forward to the Top Gear test track. That Elise race is killing. Right, I guess we are going kart racing to get some more money. But that will be in the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. By the way, do you need to buy Gran Turismo PDI racing cards 100 or a regular cards 100? I think I also got those from a DLC. So again, I don't really want to use it, I want to buy it first. Alright, this is 125. Here it is. PDI racing cards. Alright, I will just use this one without buying it. But now I'm curious, how much did I cheat it? Let's see how expensive it would have been. Yeah, only 5,000. So I can actually buy it. So this is the PDI racing cards, junior, racing card regular. What's the difference? What's the difference between this one and this one? Oh shit, no, we don't need a demo. Anywho, where is the description? Here it is. Alright, we will just have to read the description to see the difference, and I will actually be buying it, just because I don't want to use cars that I just got for free, because it will mess up the economy, the sense of progression I find. Anyways, let's read it now quickly. These two. From Formula 1 champions to Indianapolis 524-hour of Le Mans winners, most every one of these drivers likely have one thing in common. They began their motorsports career by driving a racing cart. Elegantly simplistic in its design, the typical racing cart consists of a rigid steel tube frame chassis, a snug-fitting bucket seat, a solid rear axle, a small two-stroke gasoline engine and two pedals for brakes and throttle. When piloting a racing cart, you'll notice that the driving feel is extremely direct and requires precise inputs. There's no other racing machine out there better suited to honing your basic driving skills. While the power output on entry-level kart may only be around 15 horsepower, its top speed can exceed 100 km/h. What's more, racing karts exhibit extremely sharp handling as a result of their very low center of gravity and high grip level from their racing slick tires. There is no conventional gearbox like those found in road cars, and the suspension is very basic, so the driver needs to use his skill to be fast around the racetrack. The cornering G-force of a racing kart can often rival that of a top-class Formula race car. This racing kart, introduced in Gran Turismo for the first time, is powered by an air-cooled 2-cycle 100cc engine, a very basic setup to give you a fun experience and a direct steering feel only possible in these tiny racing machines. Alright, so this is the PDI that we already have in our garage. Then we have the Junior. And then we have the racing card 100 regular. And then we have the 125. PDI is, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's only a livery, but it does have a different description, I think. Or no? Here. The last paragraph is different. The new Gran Turismo racing cards were given headlights and are available in 3 classes. Junior, 100 and 125. While the Junior and 100 classes make use of air-cooled engines, the fast 125 class utilizes larger water-cooled engines. While there is only a minor engine displacement difference between these 3 groups, the driving dynamics and power output of each type are drastically different. Choose the model that suits you best according to your experience and your driving skill. Right, is this description then also the same? Yes. Nice. Then I don't have to read it all 4 times. Yeah, so we are this one we have in the garage. We are also going to buy this one, just so not to mess up the economy too much. That we did buy it as we would have had to if we wouldn't have had the DLC. God damn it, it's annoying, can't you? Turn it around. Right. There we go. God damn it. So it doesn't only crash sometimes in the... we had one crash earlier, and that is what I read about can happen in the used car dealership, but it apparently can also crash when buying a car in the regular car dealership. There is a way around it. I will be probably using it because it is 50% chance of it crashing, I think, and that's a little bit too much. But then the game, it may be a little bit slower with loading shaders or something, I don't know, but I will just try that other way, see if it's more stable. But yeah, so we are continuing the next episode with the karting event, at least the first couple of karting events, and then afterwards we continue the beginner series classic car race. I think it was the European classic car race, classic car event, race event. Hope you enjoyed, I hope to see you there, and for the meantime, don't forget, always keep on gaming. Later.